we're gonna be, there's a lot in here, so I'm gonna...
Alright, so here are my nails for tomorrow's convention. I picked blue because I asked my boyfriend what color I should do next, and he picked blue, so I picked blue. And in the, maybe 2 vlogs ago now, somebody asked what brand of nail polish, gel nail polish I'm using. I got this brand on Amazon. What is it? Can't read it backwards. It's A Meili Base Coat. Well, that's the brand. I got the no wipe top and the base, so I used those. And then the colors, I got the colors. They came in a set of 6 or so. It came with the bright red, more orangey, and then the yellow, the green, the pink, the blue, and the purple. So lots of colors. There's 6, I believe. Yeah, so 6 colors. Anyway, yeah, that's my answer. So I'm going to probably head to bed now because it's the convention tomorrow and I have to get up early. Good morning. It's about 6:45 a.m. on Saturday. I woke up really early to get to the venue for the convention, and I'm looking up the bus, and the bus is actually not until, the first bus is not actually until 8:30. So I woke up really early. But that's okay. I just wanted to get there in time because it's a place I've never been to before, and if I get turned the wrong way, then I'll be late for setup. But I won't worry about it. It says I'll be there by about 10, so I have an hour before it starts, which is at 11. So right now I am trying to figure out what lunch to bring, but I am also eating breakfast, so I have made myself some coffee, and I'm having breakfast. It's a little bit of an odd breakfast. My parents came by on Thursday night just to drop off some stuff. They dropped off some spaghetti, and I think it's a Filipino dessert called ginataan, but I'm not sure. It has like ube and it's good. But I'm eating the spaghetti this morning. It's Filipino spaghetti, so it's sweet. But I figured it should be good to have throughout the day, because I think I might just bring a bagel for lunch. So yeah, that should be enough for me for the morning fuel. That's it. That's the spaghetti at 7 a.m. If my mom is watching this, thank you. This is really warm. Maybe I should have let it cool. I just made myself a cinnamon raisin bagel with butter for lunch. And I know that's weird because it's going to be really cold and gross by the time I eat it. But I'm not very picky with it, so it's fine. I know I still enjoy it. I'm that kind of person. I never really warm up my food and stuff like that. Maybe I should wrap this more so it doesn't get oily. Or I think it's fine. Yeah, I have so much space left. I kind of wish I did prints. I didn't end up doing prints, by the way. While I wait to go, I am doing up my Patreon envelopes. I have a couple more to write, and then they're gonna be ready to be stuffed. I'll probably have to cover this, I don't know. Yeah, this is my Canadian stamp. Well, my Canadian maple leaf stamp. I stamped these on the Canadian order or the Canadian packages, so I know which ones are Canadian right off the bat, so I can segregate them. But yeah, I'm just finishing up the writing of the addresses on these. I'm still debating on whether or not to get some nice twine for the dessert packages. I really would like to. I just need to find the perfect twine thickness and where to find that, so we'll see. And then I have to work on the sticker set for the ultimate parcel because she got back to me this morning. So yeah, that's on my agenda. I was gonna say something else, but I forgot. Yeah, so I'm just writing this stuff down. It's definitely my monthly ritual now. I don't know if I would ever switch to printing out the addresses, just because I like the handwritten look. It looks like you're getting a letter from somebody that's been handwritten, but there's stickers and stuff inside. It's manageable right now. Like, it's not over, I don't have over, like, I don't know, 100 people on it, so it's fine. I think I can do 100 to 150, but if it ever gets past that, I don't think I can write everything down. Okay, I'm kind of just rambling now, so I'm going to just do this and then head out when it's time. Oh, by the way, I'm wearing my shirt that I made. So I'm waiting for my bus now, but I ended up buying this water bottle at Starbucks because I needed something for water, and I just didn't want to buy another plastic bottle, so I bought this. And isn't it pretty?
So yeah, cannabis Valentines are 10. That's clear, right?
Yeah.
Oh, can we see that list? How much
Yeah.
is the how much is
I think this is
Hope this angle is okay. I am not wearing a bra today, so I don't want to be too, yeah. So it is Sunday, the day after the convention. When I got home yesterday, I didn't do much. My boyfriend and I ordered in some Korean fried chicken. We ate that, and then I pretty much went to bed. I watched a couple of YouTube videos to catch up in my day, and then I went to sleep. And now it's the next day. It's about 11:20. I had some coffee, some breakfast. I still have my coffee. I took a shower, so my hair looks like this. And I got ready for my day because on Sunday, this Sunday, I think I'm going to be working on 2 commissions that came in. So I'm going to be working on those, and then hopefully getting some work done on my graphic novel because I haven't touched that in a while. So yeah, that's the plan for today, but I wanted to update you guys on how the convention went yesterday. Where to start? So overall, I did well. I made a profit. I wasn't expecting it to make that much of a profit. So first off, let me start and talk about the convention itself. I vlogged a little bit there, but not too much. But when I arrived at the venue, it was actually in the basement of a church. I believe it was a church. I don't know what kind of religion, but it was a church. It was in the basement where, you know, you usually hold, like, I don't know, special events. It looked like an elementary gym, so it had like a stage, and then it had the bottom floor where all the tables were. I think I vlogged a little bit of that so you could see that. So it was in a basement of a church, and it was kind of like there were arrows pointing to where you had to go, like the venue itself, so it wasn't very clear where it was. And then for some reason I had a full table. I don't remember asking for a full table. I thought I was gonna get a half table. I paid $20 for the table itself. Big table. Wasn't expecting that at all. That's why I was like, I'm not gonna bring too much things. So anyway, I set up. I just kind of spaced everything out so it would fill the table, and I was pretty much in front when people came in. I was like right on the left side so you could see me. And so that was a great location, and yeah, it was pretty good. So that was the venue. It was good. I was worried about how, because I've never been to the Kazoo Print Expo before. I didn't know how the traffic was going to be, especially since the venue was kind of hidden, in my opinion. But the traffic was crazy. It was banging. It was busy. By the time the convention started at 11 a.m., there were already a lot of people walking around the tables. So I heard from a couple people beside me. They said that the show was pretty good. So yeah, it was busy throughout the day. There were lulls, but there were lulls around lunchtime and maybe around 2 or 3, around 2 o'clock. But throughout the day, it was quite busy. So yeah, it was a good convention. If you are looking for one in the GTA, this is a little bit outside of the GTA, but it's quite accessible from the GTA because there's buses going there all the time, because I had to pass by Guelph University, so a lot of the commute is fine. And then the venue itself was about a 6-minute walk away from the bus station, so I didn't have too much issue carrying stuff and lugging stuff over. I didn't bring too much to make it easier for me because I knew I was just gonna take the bus, but location was great. The venue, I underestimated it. It was pretty busy, and I think it's because there was another festival happening at the same time and people really knew about it, so it was pretty good. So if you would like to, if we are looking for a show to do, definitely consider the expo, the Kazoo Print Expo. Another thing I wanted to mention is the type of crowd. So the type of crowd is very much an indie zine crowd. So I had a couple of zines, but I kind of catered to like the cutesy stuff that is easy to, that people like. So like my stickers, or everybody said my stuff was really cute. And the other people had more kind of a serious like zine looks, like a lot of screen printing, a lot of screen prints and stuff, and like little zines. And I wasn't able to walk around because I was the only one there, and I couldn't really leave my table because I get paranoid about leaving my stuff behind. And I honestly wasn't too social on the day because I woke up really early and I was quite tired, so I feel bad I wasn't able to talk to too much people, the people beside my table, because I was just so exhausted, and I saved up all my energy to talk to customers. So I couldn't really talk to my table mates on either side, and I couldn't walk around to see what other people were selling. I walked around very briefly at the front area where I was, and yeah, that's mostly what they were selling. So it's kind of like Canzine. If you've been to Canzine, it's very similar to Canzine. Yeah, pretty much Canzine, but in that location. So again, I didn't know what I was getting into, so I kind of catered to something very neutral, mostly steering towards cutesy stuff because that's what's popular. Another thing I noticed at this time, at this like version of the convention in 2019, is that there were a lot of people with kids, lots of babies, lots of kids running around. So a lot of the kids looked at my buttons, and most of the button sales that I did were to children because they were only $1. So yeah, and so that's the type of crowd it was. In terms of my profit margins, I spent $20 on the table. I spent $20 for travel, and the rest of it, just, I guess I don't know how to count the costs of like preparing all this stuff, but let's just talk about the travel and the table 2020. So that was $40 in terms of spending money directly to go to this convention. And then again, there's costs involved in making my buttons and making my prints and making my books and stuff, but most of those have been paid for from before. They haven't been paid up to now, but anyway, I made about $520, which is a lot. That is a lot for me. I actually made more than I did in TCAF for the one day. From 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. I made $520 something. In TCAF the first day I made about $400 and something. So I made a lot of money than I expected. I thought I would maybe make 200 or something like that, and but I made quite a bit of money for my experience. So that was crazy. I sold like 3 shirts, I think. I sold a tote bag. I only had 1 tote bag that I brought because somebody ordered 2 tote bags on the store, so I had to like take them off. I have a couple more tote bags that I can screen print for TCAF, but I sold a tote bag. I sold 3 shirts. I didn't think I would sell shirts. I sold 3, which is insanity to me. And then I sold a, maybe, let me pull out my stupid little post-it that I wrote stuff down. Hold on. Here are my tally sheets. Yeah, so I sold 3 shirts in the tote that I had. I sold art books. I sold 1 of each. So I sold 1 drawing art book and 1 playful art book. I sold 2 of the stories. They were just the copies that I had left over. I brought 2, so I sold both. I sold 2 copies of Out of Body, surprisingly, which is crazy to me again. And then in terms of the washi tapes, I sold 1 breakfast washi, 1 work washi tape, 1 fruit washi tape. I sold 3 snack pins. People really like those. I sold Oh yeah, I sold 2 felt buddies of mine. So I sold 2 of them. Now I have 3 left, and I hope I have time to make more for TCAF because I really like having them on the table. A lot of people were like poking at them and were like, oh look, that's so cute, that's adorable. So it was kind of like a draw. Whenever people looked at my table, a lot of them looked at the little felt pins first. So it's a nice draw. Even though they don't buy it, it kind of like, it changes their view of the table because they see something kind of popping out. So it's a nice thing to have on your table. If you're doing something like that, I recommend having something that pops out. So the felt pins did well. I sold 2. I didn't think I'd sell any, and I sold 2 to people who I had no idea, like older individuals too. Like I'm sure they don't follow my work, so that was quite surprising. My button sets didn't do well at all. I thought those would do really well, but I don't think people would like to pay $4 for a button set like the Tim Hortons set or the raccoon or the sushi. I sold 1 Tim set, 2 of the like the brain and the heart, 2 raccoons, 1 sushi, and yeah, so they did do well. I thought those were gonna go insane, but nobody really bought them. I don't think people wanted to pay $4 for that kind of thing. More people bought buttons. They went crazy for the buttons, mostly for like family people and younger people because it was only $1. And what didn't surprise me but kind of surprised me at the same time was I brought misprints of my sticker sheets, and I sold most of those. So people will likely shell out $3 for sticker sheets rather than the full $6 that I charged for. But I did sell some sticker sets, and my cat sticker set, I wish I could pull out the examples, but they're still in my suitcase. I didn't unpack it. But my cat sticker set did really well. Also the spring one did really well. People actually shelled out $6 for those, which is I think it's a fair price because there's a lot of sticker in the sticker sheets, and I put a lot of effort into those. So yeah, I did sell 2 of the ritual sticker sheets, so that one was the most popular out of those. I did not sell any of the animal sticker sheets, or the bunny business sticker sheet. But yeah, I'm quite surprised. A lot of the stuff here is all over the place. There wasn't really a clear indication of what people really liked. It wasn't very clear. People bought stuff from every kind of thing. So like they bought buttons, they bought stickers. Overall, it was a very surprising and profitable convention, or like little expo. So if you are looking for something to do that is smallish and has more of kind of like a zine thing, zine focus, I recommend the expo. So it was a good one. It was nice. They had free coffee, which I didn't take any of because my bladder's tiny, and I'm always worried about drinking too much liquids when I'm tabling because I would need to run to the washroom every single time. I went to the washroom in the morning and then after the convention itself. But yeah, I hope that was helpful to you. If you had any questions, let me know in the comments. I try to answer them if I can, either typing them out or answering them in the next vlog. I try to remember, especially if they sound like they're pertinent questions. But oh yeah, one person who knew my stuff, or 2 people who knew my stuff, came by my table. The first person, you were wearing, I don't know if you watch my vlogs consistently, but you were wearing a toque and you had like nice light brown hair. But thank you for coming by my table. I hope you enjoyed the stuff that you got for me. And also Bethia, I believe she came by my table and she bought a bunch of stuff, and you are going to TCAF, so I will see you there. Thank you so much for dropping by. You should have told me in advance, but thank you so much, and I hope I said your name right, Bethia. Yeah, so that's my update on the convention. Successful, and I'm very glad to put that money into my savings account. So yay, thank you so much for your support if you did come to the convention, or if you are cheering me on from somewhere else. Yeah, thanks.
I definitely understand the use case we described at the beginning of this video, where we said it's like a place for you to crash if you don't want to sleep in your car. Getting some trendy Instagram ice cream, right, Bob? I think you are.
This is probably going to be the only clip for tonight, but I just wanted to take record of how cute these sparkle stars are. Toshi, thank you for ordering a tote, and thank you for asking me to do these kind of stars, because if you didn't ask for them, I wouldn't see how cute they were. So instead of the normal star, I'm actually going to do these stars instead because they are adorable. So thank you for asking for that, because like I said, like I wouldn't know how cute these are. So anyway, I just wanted to take a record of that, and then yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next clip. Hey guys, it is Wednesday morning. It's a studio day for me today, so I am at home all day working on stuff. Took off all my prints and stuff, and you can see how much I need to clean this, like the eraser shavings, but yeah, I have some boxes packed because I am moving. We saw the previous clips, but this room is quite a bit of disarray. I have a very crazy schedule ahead of me. So I will be moving. Let me pull up my calendar here. So today and the rest of the week until the move, I don't know, we haven't really scheduled our move yet because we bought a house, so it's been it's been so long. The process has taken forever, but we officially get the keys on May the 1st. And my boyfriend and I have not discussed yet when to actually move. I think we're gonna talk about it soon, but we're trying to like gather up everything before the closing date. We've pretty much done all of like the signing and all that kind of stuff, but we're just waiting for the lawyers to get back to us. So yeah, I know it's quite. We've been working on this for the past like 2 months or so. We were looking at houses, and then we found one that we liked, and then we did the whole thing. It's crazy. So it's like a whole mortgage application and all that kind of shit. It's insane. But May the 1st is when we get our keys, and you know that in May TCAF is going to happen. So I don't know when the move is going to be. That's why in the next few vlogs or next studio days, I'm going to be prepping for TCAF at the same time, because because if we do decide to move, it'll happen before TCAF, and I want to be ready. I don't want to be stuck in limbo with all my trying to print out prints and all that kind of stuff. So I'm doing a lot of my con prep. Yeah, so it's a little bit hectic. I got a lot of stuff I need to do. I need to pack, but I also need to do con prep. I woke up early today because I want to. It's about it's 6:45, so I want to sit down with my agenda and kind of plan out the week and see what's going on. I have a dentist appointment coming up too. It's insane. And then thinking about it, I have to call the internet company, all that stuff. But yeah, today I will try and dedicate to doing most of my TCAF prep, because I have, like the last convention, I have my books already set. I just need to do prints. I need to re-update the stock for the buttons, the individual buttons, because I have a lot of button sets left. I have to think about making a few more felt figures, because I did sell 3 of them. I sold 2 of them at the expo last Saturday, and then 1 in store. So I would like to have at least 4 or 5 more felt stuff on my table by the time TCAF rolls around. So those felt figures are probably going to be done towards the end when I have chill time. Yeah, and because I have more stuff than my partner, I have a lot more things to do. Yeah, I'm just trying to kind of schedule it in my head. About the house though, I wanted to mention that it's a house, so it's really exciting. It's an exciting time for my partner and I, and we're very excited. I'm also very afraid, because it's my first time paying a mortgage, and it's really scary, but it's also, I keep saying this, but also really exciting. So anyway, what I wanted to say was I was going to do like a house tour video on Patreon exclusively, because I didn't want to intimately go through the house on YouTube. I just feel like that's a little bit too public. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do like a Patreon exclusive for patrons $1 and above for like a casual house tour, which will probably be done on Patreon Lens, which is like the Snapchat or the Insta story on Patreon. That also gives me like, it's gonna be up for only 24 hours so patrons can see it. And at first I was gonna do like a Patreon exclusive house tour video, but then I was thinking about when I use my camera does not have good stabilization, so I don't want to be carrying it around the house and then it's all shaky. So I'm just going to do it on Patreon Lens. If you guys are interested in that, you have to pledge $1 or more now. I'm sorry I have to do this to you guys, but you will be seeing the house. I'm gonna be vlogging in the house, so you're gonna be seeing a bunch of stuff. It's probably gonna be repetitive because I'm gonna say, oh, this is, you know, the new room that I'm gonna be in. This is the living room. So you are going to see it for free on YouTube. It's just the Patreon Lens is gonna be a bit more intimate. I'm gonna show like, oh look, this is the corner where I'm gonna put my plants, or this is where, yes, I'm gonna get plants because now we have space for plants. I'm just gonna be delving a little bit more detail about like the house and that stuff on Patreon instead of YouTube. YouTube is gonna be like more piecemeal, like this is the house, you know, that kind of stuff. So that's what I wanted to mention now because I'm excited about that. I've been holding my tongue about the house for a while because again, it's such a long process and we are definitely in it now. If the other side pulls off, it's a legal issue. So we technically own the house already. So yeah, very exciting times, but also very busy times. I'm gonna sit down for a bit now and look at my agenda and what's to come, but maybe I should make some coffee first. Never mind, I'll make my coffee when my boyfriend leaves for work because I don't want to be like clattering dishes and stuff because the dishes need to be washed. Oh, I also wanted to mention that I will probably be taking a little bit of a break from the vlogs. Not like a break, it's mostly a break because I need time to kind of organize everything for the move that is not scheduled yet, so I need to organize that. But I'm not sure, this week there's going to be a vlog, so the week of the 15th there's going to be a vlog, the week of the 22nd there's going to be a vlog, the 29th probably there's gonna be a vlog, but by the time May rolls around, there may not be any vlogs. I will probably just be picking up Patreon Lens to show you guys like behind the scenes moving stuff, but an actual film vlog won't be until May, after probably the 29th of April. So if that makes any sense to you guys, I'm just trying to like look through the pages here. I wanted to mention that as well, so expect that. So it's been a couple, maybe half an hour, but I've been trying to work on laying out a new business card, but I still really like my old one. Let me see if I can pull one out. This one was just from 2018, so it's really recent. I've just run out of it, I think, from just TCAF and all that stuff. So I made a card exclusively, like artwork exclusively as a business card. So this one, and that's the back of it. I still really like this one. And I wanted to make something similar in terms of like format where the artwork was a business card, but I don't think I'll have time. I want to like put a lot of effort into it, so my next business card is nice. So I'm just gonna order 500. I'm debating on whether to order 500 or 1,000. The only difference is about $8. So all right, so I'm gonna order these cards and go on to the next thing on my list, which is printing out prints. So I'm looking through my website and my store to see what prints I should bring. I know that my Rite of Passage print does pretty well. People really, oh, why didn't it open up? People really like this one, so I'm gonna print a bunch of those. I think I sold, when I did have them, I sold quite a bit, well, most of what I had for this one, but I only printed out like 3 or 4. So I'm going to print a bunch out for TCAF for that one. If you guys are going to TCAF, or if you have any recommendations of what you think I should print that you like, let me know. So that will help me out quite a bit. I don't know if I will print this out because this one is the illustration I did for that for 2 anthology, so I'm not gonna do that, to be fair. I don't know how this one will do. I really like it, but I'm not sure. This one I don't think will do really well. Also, it's already a cover in the book. When I did put up my November prints up for sale, a bunch of people bought this one, which I call Beer, and also Corn. So I might print a couple of these. I really like this one, but I don't know how that one will sell because I like it. Yeah, and I think this one might do good too, just because it's quite different. So I don't know. If you guys have any suggestions of what I should print for TCAF, let me know. I will be printing them out on my 140 pound Canson watercolor paper, which is really quite heavy, really nice. And it kind of, I like it because it replicates the feel of my art, because this is the actual paper that I use. And it looks quite accurate on once I print them out. So obviously with a little bit of Photoshop editing to make the colors kind of pop out a bit more, but I really like it on the texture. So these are going to be selling for a bit more expensive than what I usually sell them for. I usually sell them for like $8, so I might bump that up to like $10 per piece, and I won't print out too much because I don't know how they're going to do. Like I always say, I don't know how my stuff really does until I get there. Yeah, so if you have any suggestions about what I should print, if you are coming to TCAF and you would like to see a print, let me know. If you are coming to TCAF and you have a print in mind that you want to buy, let me know so I can bring that, because I might not print out what you like. I might not know, because I think it might not do well. So yeah, so I will be plugging away at this. I'm printing a bunch of that first. Oh, the other print that I want to print a little bit of is the protector print. It's just the unicorn and the girl, because I really like that one. Yeah, so I miss painting. I haven't had time to sit down and paint. I did do some commissions, but I want to do a big piece again, like Rite of Passage and the dinner print. I just want to sit down and do like print, like paint. So hopefully I get to do that soon. I don't know when, but meh. There it is. So here is my Muji thing where I had my print set up. Yeah, so this is outdated, so let's see what we have. I think I'll bring this. I just have to update the prints. I'm gonna keep these because they're gonna be like a smaller version, so these are gonna be $5. This one I don't know. This one's going away. These gals are going away, such as this and this. This is gonna be kept, but the price is gonna change. I'm gonna keep that as well, so I have to update this. I have decided to do square prints with rounded corners for the Rite of Passage print because I think it's quite cute framed like this. So they are square, more square than rectangle for sure, and then I rounded the edges. So yeah, I think that looks pretty great. My hair looks so dumb. Alright, here's a quick update. It is now 10:50. Let me show you what I'm working on. Okay, so I printed these comics, small mini comics that I'm gonna sell. I printed a bunch of Conjure, which is actually one of my favorites that I've done in a while, but I don't think people really like it, but I still like it, so I printed a bunch of those out. And then I printed a bunch of To All the Witches I've Loved Before, because This did pretty well on Twitter. People really liked it, so I'm going to print a bunch of that for TCAF and see how it does. I'm not going to go print like 30 copies. I'll probably print like 10 to 15. And then I printed a few of these. That's all I'm going to print. There's like 5 in there, 5 or 6. And then I printed a bunch of this. There's like 5 or 6 in there. I have 3 copies of this one, Long Live the King is what I called it. I don't know how this one is going to do, so I'm not printing more than 10. And I'm gonna print a bunch of these out, but I've ran out of my paper, so I have to go to the mall to grab more. So yeah, that's the update on that. I do have to go to the post office to send those things. And oh, in this, I have prepared little gift packages for TCAF in advance, because last year I was caught unaware by everybody who knew me and came by and gave me gifts, and I don't want to be caught by surprise again. So most of it, like people who knew my work, who are fellow artists and we know each other mutually online, like Grace or Eeks, she gave me a bunch of stuff and I was like shell-shocked, so I don't want to be caught off guard again. So I made a few of these gift packages, just like random stuff in there, stickers, and I want to get some candy. That's why I hole punch the top, so I can somehow attach a bag of candy to them. So when I go to the post office, I will drop by the mall to do that as well. I'm gonna make a few more of these just in case. I didn't look through the whole TCAF exhibitor list, but I want to have some stuff just in case, because I feel bad when people give me stuff and I don't have anything to give in return. Sometimes I'm just like, take some stuff from the table as a freebie because as a thank you, but sometimes they don't. So yeah, I am going to stop for now printing out stuff, get ready to go to the post office, but before I do that I want to get the dishes done, so when I get back it'll be all ready and I can just, like, the house will be clean and then I can just continue working. I am working on Patreon stuff at the same time. I'm going to go make a last trip to the mall to see if I can find some nice twine at the dollar store. I did try, but they only had like the gross kind of ropey looking ones and they were too thick. So I'm gonna try to see if thread will work. So that's that. I think I've said a lot, so I'm gonna get ready to go. Oh, what's the weather like? I hope it's not so cold today. It does feel like spring now, but it's still really cold. So what is the weather? 8 degrees, feels like 7. That's not bad. I can just wear my light coat. Okay, I will check back with you guys later. Alright, I'm finally back. I had some lunch. I had a tuna wrap that I made with some pickles, so that was tasty. But I went by the mall, like I think I said, to go to the post office and pick up a bunch of other stuff that I needed. So I bought a gift for Quinn because it's her birthday this month and I needed to get something because we were invited to her 1-year birthday party, so I wanted to get a gift. So this is what I got. I don't know if this is interesting to any of you, but I got her this like board book, but also like finger puppets that her parents can embarrass themselves using. No one's gonna see, but I thought it was cute, so I got her that. And I also got her this. I got toys and stuff that were slightly educational and also did not make any noise because I didn't want to get like a xylophone or something, so she would like bang on it all the time and they would go crazy. So I got that, and then I got like I dropped by Dollarama to get a gift bag for that as well, so that's what I did. I also got a bunch of candy here. Let me put the receipt away. For the little gift packets that I'm making for TCAF. I don't know if I'll have enough, but look at these. I had these a lot as a kid when I was in Riyadh. These are just like jelly hot dogs. I know a lot of the people at TCAF are probably going to be past the candy phase, but I'm still in it. So this is Laffy Taffy. Strawberry, banana, I got a green apple, and there's a cherry in here somewhere. And there is also pineapple and guava flavor, but I didn't get that because that was more expensive. So I got a bunch of these that I'm going to kind of separate in the packages. But along with that, I also went to the dollar store and I could not resist getting like these chocolate loonies. If there are any exhibitors that I know who are not from Canada, I wanted to get something silly like this. So I got these chocolate loonies. They were like $1, $1.25 for a bunch of those. And at the dollar store, I did end up getting these. They're not exactly twine, but I wanted to see how they work. It was $3 for this. It's like a thread, a bunch of different threads for the dessert packages. And the last thing, the last two things I got, Starburst for the packages. And look at these. Look at these. New confettis for packages. I thought that was good. Because I only have the Halloween ones and I saw these and I could not resist. So that's what I got at the Dollarama and stuff. I got 2 of those. Okay. Okay, I want to try this out. I need to charge my camera soon. It's camouflaging. Alright. How do people do these? I could look up a YouTube video, but I guess Joy's just gonna wing it. I was thinking too, like, I want to get like a wax seal on top of the thread, or on top of this thread when it's done, but that's dumb. Do people do 2 threads at the same time? I don't understand. Or they just do 1. Maybe I will look up a video. Okay, I looked up a 2-minute video and I messed this up already. They do use 1 long string. Okay, let's try this again. And I can tell that this is gonna, unless I get really good, it's gonna take me too long. Okay, so they were like, find the center. This is taking too long. Oh my goodness. Like, it's too small. Okay. I like it. I have so much to do, but I want to do it for all the packages. Isn't it cute? I dug this out of my sticker pile that I was going through, and if I run out of these, it's fine. I still have a bunch of other stickers, not the jewel ones, but look at this. I'm going to do it. Okay, I should really stop because this is something that I can do like towards the end of the day when I'm just kind of winding down. It's really fun. And now yeah, I think this is going well, and I've tried the white thread, which looks alright as well. So I'm going to be putting these in the envelopes, and this is the other sticker for the Patreon sticker pack. And oh, I forgot to mention, okay, my schedule is going to be a bit weird, so if I make a mistake, I'll correct it on screen. But this next one for the patrons, the $5 sticker club, and for the $5 sticker club, if you guys are part of that club, the next envelope you will receive not the one with the sushi date, with the sushi stuff, but the one with the desserts, which is this one. Oh, that was a long preamble. If you open up, when you do get your parcels and you open it up, if you find a gold star on it, it means that you've won a $25 parcel that will be the next one. So instead of just getting the $5 stickers, you are also going to get the $5 stickers and the stuff that people usually get in the $25 tier. Did I explain that correctly? So it's kind of like a golden ticket, Willy and the Wonka factory, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory kind of contest that I wanted to do. It's just for fun. So if you do get your package, make sure you open it and see the flap, because the star is going to be inside, and I've picked randomly from my pile of envelopes for the person to win. So yeah. And if you get back to me, if you do get the golden star, and if you get back to me, that would be great. So I know that you know that you're, so I know that you know you're receiving that. I'll probably explain this a bit better later in the vlog. I hope I'm explaining that correctly. So yeah. It's about 3:50 now. I think I got a bunch of stuff done today, fairly certain. I just didn't work on commissions. I'll probably work on that later on tonight, and later on in the week I want to get the 2 commissions that I have that came in, and then I am emailing back and forth with on a potential project. Contracts are being signed right now, but I don't know where it's gonna go. I'm just emailing back and forth for now, so that's something that's gonna be coming up that I have to do. I am printing out Patreon stickers. I need to print out the rest of them. And my parents are actually going to come by with my brother today to pick me up because they want me to look at what furniture I want from their house because they're getting rid of some stuff. So if there's something that we might want, then I can just say, I want this, don't throw it out. So I'm going to do that, see where that goes. Furniture. Yeah, furniture. Something to think about. Okay. I don't know when I'll talk to you guys next, but I will do so later. Bye. Yes, so these are how the care packages turned out like, or the little gift packs. Yeah, cute. I forgot to put what do you call it? Confetti in some of them. Like this one doesn't have the confetti, but that's okay. This one doesn't have it either. I don't want to open it up again. And then I'll make a couple more, and it's all good.
Enjoyed the video? Stay spooky. And remember, the best things happen in the dark. May, with her straight, long black hair, which extended just past her shoulders, and the boss screaming at her as she hung her head in shame in front of the printer. We both joked about the whole scenario, and I went to sleep in a good mood for a change. As usual at work, my boss was being a massive. I would type, "I'm back," and as soon as I did, she would reply,
Welcome home, Asano. Hope you had a nice day at work.
I felt as if May was my girlfriend. After a little while, I decided to contact my old friends on the channel. Hi guys, I want to speak to you about... I got to the bar 20 minutes early, but already there was someone waiting for me just outside. May? I asked, slightly embarrassed. It was dark, and she was looking down at her phone, so I couldn't see her face. She looked up at me.
Masano? Hey!
She was stunning. Her black hair had grown out slightly. Messages from my friend, but I didn't bother replying to him. Every Friday was that she would get agitated quite quickly when it would be 2 months since I had first met May in person. She was the same May as usual, but I got off work at around 11 PM and again. I led her inside, made her a cup of green tea, and looked her straight in the eyes.
This is a commission that I just finished. Thank you so much for commissioning me. If you watch these vlogs, had a lot of fun drawing your kitty cat. And yeah, I'm gonna sign it, and I am going to send this to you as a scan of my nail. I peeled it off last night because it was already peeling, so I'm just gonna reapply the blue. Yeah. Okay, let's sign this thing. Alright, cool.
Nothing that I could do. Every day when I got home, I'd desperately try and clean the bloodstains off my shirt before my parents came home. I sobbed as I furiously rubbed my shirt. perfect subordinate. Someone she could dominate in the bedroom.